Welcome back to my porch. I've got a little project going on here, and it's just a small addition to my outside patio. And I don't like the idea of running a barbecue grill in there because it's got a finished ceiling and I don't want the smoke in there. So I'm just going to build a small 10 by 10 or 10 by 12 outdoor patio area. And this job is not something you can get anybody to come out and give you a quote for. It's just one of the things where it's not big enough for any reasonable contractor to want to come out and get involved in this stuff. So it becomes a home project, and I'm not big on paying people to do work anyway. So what this is equated to is probably like a month's worth of work of me digging this out 6 or 8 inches deep. And then right now I think I'm at 3,600 pounds of rock. From Lowe's, they sell it 900-pound bags, which has been nice. I could just tailgate it into the hole there. And the stakes that I have going on, I've got a laser level that I'll set up, and I've got each one of these stakes marked off to the depth. If you can see the black line in there, but they're all graded out. My issue now is the hand tamper. I was hand tamping it, and I think that from what I've read on the internet, hand tamps are more than acceptable to do this kind of work, because I'm going to compact the rock and then put a little bit of sand on it and then start laying the pavers. But I didn't feel like it was good enough, so I bought this. I'm not sure why it's upside down. It feels heavy on the bottom, so perhaps it's just the way they packaged it. But I'm going to cut this open and bring you back when I've got it all assembled and full of fuel and ready to go. But it's the Vevor small 2.8 horsepower plate compactor. I'll show you here in a sec. so of course it's upside down. That's probably not going to make too much difference because it's got no fuel in it or anything. Let me flip it over. So I've got it up on my lift cart so it's easier to work on. Looks like I just have a handle to put on and a throttle cable to hook up. Alright, it's been oiled. The vibrator box have been oiled. So that's got oil, the engine's got oil in it. On-off switch. Let me put some gas in it, fire it up. It was just a simple bolt down here with the bushing, nothing complicated. Just a couple bolts and snapped it together, probably 10 minutes. Well, that was pretty easy. 2 or 3 pulls and fired right up. I'm trying to get some video. Well, I have to say that's a lot easier than the hand tamper, and I feel like it's done a much better job, because I think what happens is the hand tamper will, give you that 1 hertz of, or whatever the frequency. It's just sort of 1 impact per so often as you go. But this is just going like crazy, and it's wiggling all the rocks together. And you could see that this probably wasn't a great example, because I'd gone through and hand tamped this for, I don't know, 35 or 40 minutes before. So it was as compact as I could have gotten with the hand tamper, but then this made an obvious to me impact in that it would actually cut like a little bit of a rut through, showing me that it had compacted it a little bit more. But what I've got to do is, with these marks, you can see that I have another 2 inches or so of gravel to put in here. So I'm going to go buy another 900 pounds or 1,800 pounds of rock, whatever it takes, to bring it up to that just 1/4 inch shy of the base, which is going to be just underneath that sill. And then I'll start to put sand down, and then the pavers, and then I'll probably put a piece of carpet tile or something underneath that, and then use it to vibrate the pavers in. But I might do a video on the pavers itself, but this is just a video for those guys that are looking to spend the $360 on the Vevor plate compactor. This is the cheapest way. I'd gone through Amazon and looked at them, and they were more expensive, so I went to Vevor directly and ordered it. It took 3 or 4 days. I really love Amazon. It's been great, really nice to have that. But in this particular case, with the free shipping and the Vevor price, it was $50, $60, $70 cheaper than buying it from Amazon. And I've had good luck with the Vevor stuff. I'm not telling you to go buy this one. I'm not promoted by them or any of that stuff. But for a small home gamer like me that's just goofing around with a patio, didn't want to spend $1 million on it, but also didn't want to go through the hassle of renting a tool, this made sense to me because I'd rather own it than rent it. But that's it. I hope this helps anybody who's looking to shop for one of these things. It may or may not suit your purpose, and like I said, I'm not trying to sell you anything. But so far, you know, day one, I'm happy, and I'm going to follow up when I get done with this project and let you know whether I still like it or not, and just give you updates from time to time, let you know if it's durable. Thanks for watching.